Hey, this is Knife Standards. Today I'm going to be doing my top 5 countdown video, kind of my top 5 most carried knives lately. This is in the last week or so. Thought I would give you guys a quick update on what's been in my pocket. So we will get into all of that in just a second, but first, please follow me at Knife Standards. You can follow me on Instagram. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel for a lot more knife content and weekly knife reviews. All right, cool. So I have a lot of full reviews coming. And of course, I've been distracted with my own design, my own prototype, getting everything ready for that. It is an incredible amount of work, but I'm, getting stuff done. So little by little, getting everything ready. There's gonna be a little pre-order, and then a lot more stuff to announce. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into it. First, number 5, and this is in an order. This is my top 5 countdown, but it just kind of depends on the day, what I've been carrying and what's actually been in my pocket most recently. So, maybe number 5, number 4, and number 3 are kind of interchangeable. And then, of course, 2 and 1 are kind of like my most carried lately. But as I said, I do have a lot of full reviews coming. So I've been trying to get as much pocket time with these few knives as possible, so I can get my full review out to you guys. And this is one of those knives. This is coming in at number 5 for me. This is the Brown Knives FSD. Just an incredible knife. I mean, acoustics, amazing. Action, incredible, ridiculous. Flipper is great. The finish on it is outstanding. I mean, I'm really a huge fan of this knife. And it has been really fun, not only to fidget with, but to carry and to kind of have a this is a larger knife. To have a larger knife as my go-to EDC. It's been different, fun. It has the button lock, kind of that, they call Brown, Mr. Brown. Craig Brown calls it the Brown lock. And if you guys are thinking Brian Brown or Craig Brown, no relation. This is Craig Brown. He does some incredible work. He's making all of these. I like to think of it like in his basement. He's just in his basement busting these out, but I actually don't know. Maybe he has a machine shop. I'm not sure, but he's doing everything himself, which is pretty incredible. You can choke up this kind of, faux choil. It's kind of, it's not, I guess, it definitely kind of works as a choil. The blade steel, I think on this one, it says right here, yep, 154. So that should be CPM 154, if I remember correctly. You also can front flip this thing. It's not meant for that, but you can do it. Again, the milling, incredible. It's not that heavy. There's some nice milling pockets on the inside of the scale. It's just cool. You would think this would be a frame lock, and then you got this really interesting, innovative button lock. Normally the button locks are on the show side. This one is on the clip side. The clip is great. There's kind of this flat section under the clip so it doesn't destroy your pocket. Jimping feels good. Ergos are phenomenal. And of course this hollow grind. Ooh, almost a full hollow grind. Normally on this type of knife, like this blade shape, this drop point blade shape, you would see, I'd say traditionally a full flat grind, but he's gone hollow with it. Super thin and slicey. The fuller works great for middle finger flicking. Really awesome knife. That's number 5. Let's go ahead and get that guy out of the way. And let's go to number 4 from Astro Knives. This is the Spyderro. Yes, some people call it the Spyderro. I call it the Spyderro because I used to play a video game a long time ago that was Spyro. Spyro? No, it was, oh my God. Spyro, whatever, doesn't matter. I'm gonna call it Spyro. It is a really thin, slicey, awesome titanium frame lock. S35VN, you can get the, oh, by the way, I forgot to mention the price of the FSD. It's up there, you know, you're talking $750 plus. This guy is in the budget category, but budget territory. This is, I think I paid $100 for this. So I consider anything right around 100 or less, budget-ish. When I first got this, I kind of had a tough time figuring out kind of the positioning for the middle finger flick, but I've gotten more used to it. If I'm too high up, it's not gonna happen. So you wanna be as low as you can on the hole, and then it's really nicely dialed in. The detent feels great if you are low on the opening hole. S35VM blade steel, titanium frame lock. The only thing I really dislike about this knife is the clip. Everything else is awesome. Astro Knives, very cool company, busting out some really good stuff. So definitely check them out. Ergos are awesome, except for this clip. I've enjoyed carrying this, and it's kind of like just an easy carry. You know, you don't really notice it too much in your pocket, except for this clip. But overall, solid. Full review coming soon on this guy. All right. Next up, so that was 5, 4. Number 3, kind of a surprising one. We have the Tactical Pterodactyl. Ooh, a fixed blade? What? Knife standards, what's going on? So this is the mid-size Raptor. And when I think of mid-size, I don't think of this as a mid-sized fixed blade. I would think of this as the small one, but there is an even smaller version of this, which I actually kind of want one. But there's the Raptor and the Camper, which I always get confused. The Raptor has this kind of reverse tanto blade shape, almost like a sheep's foot action going on. And then the Camper is more like a traditional drop point, almost like a clip point blade shape. Anyway, this is in MagnaCut. This is actually my first knife in MagnaCut. This is a one-man show. One guy, Frankie, is doing I think he does everything. I think he's grinding, heat treating, doing the scales, you know, assembling, shipping. I think he does everything. He was nice enough to send a little kind of a swag pack to me. We got the Tactical Pterodactyl, this wood thing, which is awesome. And of course, got some of these patches and stickers and stuff. Super cool guy. We've had a couple discussions. And this is actually a hollow grind. It's actually kind of this really nice, subtle hollow on pretty hard MagnaCut. So this has been a really nice, easy fixed blade carry. It's small enough. It's like a EDC friendly fixed blade. Ergos are very good, and he's constantly making these little tweaks and little improvements. And a couple of the kind of criticisms, suggestions that I had for him, he actually did, and he changed some of the stuff. You know, not that I'm the expert authority, always right, you know, whatever, but I think he agreed with a couple of the little things, and you know, one of them was putting the blade steel, like a blade steel stamp or lasering on the knife. So he did that with his next batch, which is super cool. But keep an eye out. I feel like this is the most underrated fixed blade out there. Tactical Pterodactyl. Really good stuff. So that was, what do we got? I'm losing track. 5, 4, 3. Okay, cool. I think you guys know what number 1 is, but I think you guys know. Let's go ahead and talk about number 2. A really cool knife. This is a knife by Christensen Knife Works. This is Matthew Christensen. It was actually really cool. He's a custom maker, and he took the time to watch my unboxing video of this knife. This is the Maverick S. And did I make that up? No, I think it's the Maverick S. Yeah. And now I forget. I'm pretty sure he said it's Maverick Small. So this is the smaller size of the Maverick. Boom. I really should, when there's abbreviations and like the letters after the name, for some reason that confuses me. No, it is. It's the Maverick S. Boom. So I think he said it's the Maverick Small. His custom versions of this are larger. I'm pretty sure that's what he commented. But anyway, it was just nice that he watched the video, or, you know, took the time to comment and leave his 2 cents. I appreciate that. We were talking just a little bit about the exclusives, and, you know, minimum order quantity is a real thing when you're doing a production run. You know, a lot of people don't know that or understand that, just how many knives you actually have to purchase in order to get a production run done. It's pretty insane. So I get it. This is an exclusive version of the Maverick. This is from Fanatic Edge. Fanatic Edge does a lot of custom work. So they didn't actually do the custom work on this, but this is an exclusive version. I think this is the best looking exclusive that CK, I think, I mean, there's an abbreviation. It's CK Knife Works, Christensen. Anyway, it's Matthew Christensen, so I'll just say Christensen Knife Works. But this is the, I mean, it's my opinion, of course, but I think this is the best exclusive version of the Maverick that was out there. They had a cool, like a PVD coated titanium. They had frame lock ones. They had Damascus ones. All different kinds of combos. Wide selection. They had micarta, which I don't care about. But this, of course, is an inset liner lock. Action is very smooth. I haven't oiled it or anything. The two standout features of this are not only the thin, slicey hollow grind, but this dark tie, dark Damascus pivot collar, thumb stud, back spacer, and gotta get the, oh man, and the clip. I'm not a huge fancy material guy. Like what do you call it? The Damascus blades and all the crazy, you know, the twisted Damascus and the Thor all that stuff. It doesn't really do it for me on the blade steel. But the, oh, wait a second. What's going on with my middle finger flick? Hey, what? What is cool? Whoa, what is going on? I'm trying to look through the camera and do it. Ah! Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay, so apparently I can't middle. What? All right, I'm just gonna use my thumb. That's wild. All yesterday I was middle finger flicking this thing, and now all of a sudden, what is going on? Well, there we go. Jeez, what the hell is that? My middle finger is like, there we go. All right, cool. So I think it was actually slipping off of the thumb stud. Anyway, I don't even know what I was saying. Oh yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the crazy, you know, fancy blade steels like the Damascus and all that stuff, but I can really get behind some Damascus accents and this kind of still, I've been calling this guy layers. I mean, look at the layers of the carbon fiber. Whew. Layers of the dark tie, just incredible. And then, of course, this dark, I think it's fat camo carbon fiber. I mean, just, it's really awesome. This is a great looking knife. This is one of the better looking knives that I've ever come across, handled, or, oh my gosh. Apparently I forgot how middle finger flick this knife. Well, I'm going to be titling this video, Middle Finger Flick Fail. Dude, so crazy. I don't know what's going on. And not only is it really good looking, but it's extremely comfortable. I love the neutral handle. It's kind of tall, thin blade. Really, really super smooth. Nice action. Made by Riot. Apparently, I can middle finger flick it sometimes, but not on camera. All right, so this is number 2. And for those of you that have kind of stuck around and stuck with me through the middle finger, oh my gosh, now I'm like determined to, But for those of you that have stuck around and watched, you know, we're 15 minutes in. I know that there are a few of you that stick around for the entire length of the video. I just want to show something really quick. I think it's my hands are pretty sweaty. That I just had come in. Boom. Just a quick little sneak peek. All right. But of course, let's get to the number one most carried knife right after now I'm like obsessed with. There we go, middle finger flick now that my hand is not as sweaty. Awesome. Number one, of course, most carried knife lately in the last, for me, the last, I think, like 2 weeks. The RR Standard. This is my knife, my design. Super smooth. Frame lock, titanium, got the wire clip. Acoustics are incredible. Hollow grind, compound grind, really nice hollow. Action is awesome and will be even better on the production versions. This has not left my pocket. Not left my pocket once. And I've been really enjoying this knife. Of course, the prototypes are in M390. The production version will be in MagnaCut. We've got hand ground M390 on the prototype. It will be hand ground MagnaCut on the production version. So hand ground MagnaCut, compound grind, hollow ground, really amazing grind lines, titanium handles. I have some other kind of announcements and cool things to tell you guys about this knife. The hardware being one of my favorite features, but I will get into all of that in a different video. Wire clip, which is my favorite. So there's a couple changes that are coming. Kind of finalizing some things, but production run is confirmed, so that will be happening. And of course, a pre-order is on its way. I'm just setting everything up. Number one most carried, the RR Standard by me. This is my design, the Knife Standards RR Standard. Awesome. Thank you guys for watching. This has been Knife Standards. I will catch you later.